New LEGO Hero Factory. Evil brains invade Hero Factory City.
The two-headed beast and his jumping minions destroy the city.
An evil witch doctor has cast a powerful spell to control the galaxy's creatures. The worst villains have escaped prison to destroy all heroes. Now Hero Factory must design new heroes with flexible body parts, tough lava-resistant armor. Why Hero Factory Peaked by BrickFleet.
Hero Factory holds a special place in my heart, as it is the first theme from LEGO that introduced me into buildable action figures. Debuting in 2010, I would have been about 7 years old right around the time that the theme would launch. The earliest memories I have about Hero Factory were the really unique foil bags that some of the sets would come in. In fact, I remember picking out Raka as a kid just because the presentation of the set stood out amongst all the boxed sets. For those familiar with the technical side of LEGO, Hero Factory and Bionicle represent a significant evolution in LEGO's approach to producing toys outside of the standard LEGO system. Specifically, these are termed as Construction and CCBS. Without delving too deep, Construction is shorthand for Constructible Action Figures, a unique building system developed by LEGO that found its fame through Bionicle. On the other hand, CCBS stands for Character and Creature Building System. It represents a more streamlined and modular system that LEGO introduced with Hero Factory. This design allowed for simpler customization, part interchangeability, and overall enhanced sturdiness of the parts. I started collecting really late into the theme, right when the Breakout series came about. I and a good amount of my audience can relate to the fact that we were born too late for Bionicle, but just in time for Hero Factory. I'm not really sure about the current state of the fandom, since I've tried to see if there's any ongoing support for the theme, similar to how Bionicle seems to have its own undying fan base. So of course, when talking about anything like this, the conversation inevitably has to lead to Bionicle. I know that a lot of people are very apprehensive to talk about Hero Factory, mostly because the first thing you always hear is that it's just a worse version of Bionicle. Honestly, I don't think so. The Hero Factory narrative is just so different compared to the likes of Bionicle. With Bionicle, we get this overall theme of naturalism and a story about maintaining peace and order against forces of nature. Hero Factory painted a vivid picture of a dystopian world, where the city was marred by unnatural, man-made, and occasionally cosmic horrors threatening a city defended by robotic heroes. Of course, that's an abridged generalization of both themes, but they both had really unique experiences to offer in their own right, and I enjoyed both of them for what they were. I know there's a super broad age range in my audience, so I want to know, what did you grow up with, Hero Factory or Bionicle? What made one theme more special than the other to you? Did you ever get to experience collecting both themes? Personally, I can't really pick out which one I like more, and the only quality that they both share is that both themes were lines of buildable figures. With Hero Factory, I feel like there was a lot of features and concepts that LEGO put into practice that we seem to have an absence of in modern times. The thing that I remember being the most unique is the codes that were on the back of each hero core. These codes were used in the now defunct Hero Factory website, where you could input these codes into the Hero Pad. This would in turn unlock digital rewards, Easter eggs, and minigames. This combination of interactive media paired with the physical product made it feel like these sets just had more value outside of its initial play factor. I also remember the Hero Creator and Hero Recon team, which was a service by LEGO that would let you custom order parts in the style of Hero Factory 2.0 and 3.0. I've never ordered anything from the Hero Creator, but man, if I could, I would have totally ordered the parts to make Merrick Fortis from the comics. Overall, these are features that I wish LEGO would bring back but put a modern spin to it. They've tried a lot of new and different concepts to integrate tech into their products, but the reality is that a lot of their attempts in recent years have fallen flat. Looking back at Hero Factory, it wasn't just another LEGO theme, but a testament to the company's willingness to experiment and innovate upon Bionicle and other action figure lines produced in the past. Hero Factory bridged the gap between physical sets and digital engagement, utilizing unique strategies to incentivize collecting. It was a change that LEGO needed to make to adapt to the ever-growing digital market that is rapidly taking kids away from traditional toys. For many of us, it was our first dive into LEGO action figures, while Bionicle may hold the crown for some, which is understandable considering its unmatched lore, long product lifespan, and deep-rooted fanbase. I still hope that LEGO in its future endeavors revisits the concepts that they did right with Hero Factory, but in a completely new form. Whether you like Hero Factory, Bionicle, or are just a LEGO fan, I think we can all agree that LEGO is missing something to fill that absence of constructible figures.
Well, we had a long talk, and he wants to change. He just got caught up with the bad crowd there, the Black Phantoms crew. But he says he's not going to see those guys anymore. And, maybe when he's done his time, he'll probably go back to Vassar. So I'm going to count this one as a win. Are you kidding? I love this job. I was made for it. Seriously, I was building a factory.